Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for clicking on my video. My name is Miranda and I love posting mommy lifestyle and cleaning videos. And if you're an oldie but a goodie, thanks for coming back. I have a special treat for you today. This video will sure give you a ton of Christmas decorating inspiration because it's part of a collab with Lindsay from Dahmer Home and Heidi from Happily Thriving Heidi. I will list their channels down below as well as the collab playlist. I would love for you to check them out and tell them that I sent you. Okay, without further delay, let's jump into this video. I want to first off tell you that most of the decor is many years old, or it was gifted to me, but if I remember or know where it was from, I will definitely let you guys know. And here I'm just showing you what the spaces look like before I put any decor up. I just recently took down all of my fall decor, so if you are interested in seeing what it looked like when my fall decor was up, I will leave a link in the iCards up above so you guys can check that out. And here I'm just using my dining room table to lay out everything that I have so I know what I have, where I should put it, and so on. I really do recommend this as a tip if you are decorating for your space to go ahead and just take everything out of your boxes and lay it out, because you will be surprised at the things that you forget that you already own. And like I said before about forgetting things that you had, this is an example right here. This right there, I did not even know I had, so it took me a second to figure out what it was. And it turns out it was just Christmas placemats that you can color on as an activity, and I just completely forgot that I had it. Here is all the decor I'm going to be using in today's video. Most of the stuff is several years old or it's been gifted to me. The majority of my Rae Dunn items that you see here on the table, they were actually gifted to me this year by my stepmom. I believe she got the majority of them at a TJ Maxx or a Marshall's. That seems to always be a honey hole for Rae Dunn. So if you guys are in the market for any of that, it's probably already gone, just knowing how fast it flies off the shelves around here, but that would be the place to check it out. I got really lucky on this day because my husband was actually home, so he was able to help me set up the Christmas tree, and he was even helping me set up some of the Christmas decor. It was nice having him home for that and to just bounce off ideas back and forth with him, so it wasn't completely on my shoulders of how the house turned out. This Christmas tree, it is probably 4 years old now, and I did purchase it from Walmart. I really do like it. It is a pre-lit tree, and whenever you get it fluffed completely out, it really does look authentic. One thing that I don't like about it, and I didn't realize when I bought it, was it has those little berries hanging on it. I'm not sure if you can tell in the video right now. But when I first got it, my daughter was old enough to know not to pick at them. But then my little boy came along and he didn't understand that because he grew up around this tree. So he always constantly picked at them, and he still picks at them actually. But you're gonna see on the floor here and there that he has picked some of the berries off and he is mashing them into the floor. You can see a little bit right here in the corner. So that is one thing that I don't like about this tree. And now I've moved on to the shelf that's above my TV. This is the focal point of the living room. This is always the shelf that I decorate whenever I am decorating for seasons. And this is the area that I actually struggled with, and that I was glad that my husband was here because he was actually the final person to decorate the shelves. So I am really glad that he was here to help me, but I just seemed to struggle. I was feeling like I didn't have enough to decorate it with. So that's why I really needed his help, but it turned out really nice when he was done. This sign right here, I was desperately trying to set it on that shelf above the TV. This is meant for coats or just things to hang from, maybe even stockings. This is something that my stepmom gave me, so I decided to not use it that way. I really didn't have a wall space to hang this from, so I decided to take the hooks off, and I was going to save them for just in case next year I did find a place to hang it. But so you're gonna see me kind of fooling around trying to find a place to put this, and at the end I finally find a place, but I just think it's funny to see me moving it all around. I really did want it in front of the TV there, but my husband couldn't use the volume controls. And that red truck right there with the dogs and the tree, I actually purchased that 2 years ago from Big Lots. I'm not sure if they still have it, but I think it is so adorable. I love the farmhouse of the truck, and then I just love the dogs. And here I'm just filling up my lantern with ornaments. I think this is a very inexpensive and creative way to add new life to a space that you normally don't use. Right here, I am just using batting that I had in my craft room. I had previous years past, I used to have the batting that had the glitter in it to make it look like snow, and I finally tossed it last year, and I was kind of shooting myself in the foot because I knew it would have looked perfect right here. So just luckily I did have some plain batting in my craft space that I was able to use, and I think it turned out so perfect, and it actually allowed me to carry on with the ornaments you're going to see here in a second to where I can make it look like it was spilling out of the lantern. And right here is where my husband really gets hands-on with the decorating. I just thought it would look so nice having this one little, I'm not even sure what you call these, and I thought it would just be so cute with the one. And then my husband, he said no, it needs to be more than one. He wanted to put all three that we own there, and we kind of had a happy medium and just put the two. Here I'm struggling quite a bit because I really wanted these are actually handmade ornaments that I made. I really wanted them to fit in the shelf, but as you could see, it didn't work that way. So he took over here and he just stacked them up, and I think it looks perfect the way that it turned out. Now we're moving on to the entryway table, and this is a space that I love to decorate, but I also love the way that it looks like just my normal decorations, so I'm kind of torn whenever it is a holiday to take some of it down, but I think it turned out really cute the way that we did decorate it. And again, I am so thankful that he was here because I was just struggling hard. And that right there, that item that you see me put in right now, I actually forgot that I owned it, so it wasn't even on the table. I found it in our buffet, and I'm so glad that I finally remembered it to grab it because I bought it last year on clearance. It is Rae Dunn, and I just think it is so adorable. You saw my husband put bows right there underneath the sign to cover up the holes that those hooks used to be on. And I was like, that I don't like that. So I turned the camera off and we decided to just use the burlap instead. As you can tell, this is a completely different day. It is actually the next morning. I have a wardrobe change. That night, whenever you saw the last clip, it was getting really late and it was time to put the kids to bed. So I just figured I would finish this in the morning. Those pillows that you saw me just putting out right here on the couch, those were from Home Depot. On this couch, I am using my brand new Rae Dunn pillows, and I'm using the blanket. And these again were gifted to me by my stepmom, and I believe she got them at a Marshall's. I believe that's what the tag said. So you guys just need to get out there and go Rae Dunn hunting if that is the kind of decor you like. And this year is the first year that I decided to hang a wreath on our bathroom door. This wreath here, my sister-in-law, she made for me several years ago, and it is meant to be put on the outside of your house, but here in Florida, we just have a ton of lizards, and I did not want to ruin this beautiful wreath by setting it outside, so I decided to put it on our bathroom door. Right here, I am just using these berry wreaths. I'm not even sure if that's what you call them, but that's what I call them. And I put them on the curtain rod, and I just love the way that this turns out. I would have never thought to do this, but I believe I saw the idea on Pinterest several years ago, and I thought, oh, I could do that in my house, and I have done it every year since. And here I'm just changing out the wording on my felt letterboard. I decided to just put a very simple Christmas saying on it, and I believe it turned out perfect. find it very hard to find a place to hang our stockings since we don't have a mantle or a fireplace. So a couple of years ago when my husband built this ladder for us, I just nailed a couple of nails into it, and this is where our stockings lay. And I just love the way that it looks. It's right by the front door, so whenever my kids wake up, they see it first thing in the morning. And last but not least, I am moving on to decorating the tree. And this used to be a very time-consuming thing for me. I was always so picky wherever the ornaments would go and how things looked. But as I'm getting older and just being a mom, I realized that that's not important. Just let them have fun and decorate it any way that they want. And also, whenever they go to bed, you can fix things here and there. You don't need to worry about it. And for a few years now, I've just been using burlap ribbon to wrap all the way around the tree, and I think it just looks completely farmhouse. I love the way that it looks, and it is very inexpensive. I believe I bought this ribbon from Walmart, and it was super cheap. I have noticed this year that we are running low on really good ornaments. Over the years, they've been dropped and chipped, and they are the plastic, but still when you drop them, they will chip. So I think I will be in the market for new ornaments. Okay, I want you to take a look at this ornament for me. This right here is a baby's first Christmas, and it is for my son, Daxton. That picture is not my son. That is just the stock photo that came with the ornament, and my son is about to be 4, and I still have not put his true picture in that ornament. Please tell me I am not alone. I am moving on to the final touches of the tree, and I'm going to be putting the star up. This star my husband actually made last year for us just using scrap pieces of wood, and I just tie it into the pre-lit tree, and I think it looks so perfect. Okay guys, and that is it. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And again, please check out Lindsay and Heidi. I will have their channels listed down below. Okay guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye.